on, my earners? This is Fanboy, and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void! Today's game is going to be between these fine folks, and let me introduce the players to you really quickly. In the bottom right-hand side of Runes of Seras, you have the one, the only, HeroMarine. And in the top left-hand position, you have my insanity Serral, I think. He is 17 years old. He is from Finland. He is a Zerg player, and he plays for my insanity. He is somewhat well known. To me, he is not, but he's been in the scene since Starcraft 2 launched. So we'll see what he can do. So HeroMarine, not Marine King. I always want to say Marine King for some odd strange reason. I don't know why. And I have to apologize in advance if you hear ladders banging and voices and all that good stuff. My apartment building is getting painted at the moment, and there are people literally right outside my window probably laughing at me right now because they're like, this guy is literally talking to himself. So yeah. So HeroMarine is producing a Reaper and is most likely is going to expand. There he goes. He's expanding behind it. He's going to use the Reaper just to poke in and out of Serral's base. Serral does have his natural on the way and a spawning pool on the way. He has not quite yet built his third. A lot of times on this map, because the main natural and third are so dang close to each other, Zergs like to go up to 3 bases pretty much instantaneously. Serral does have speed on the way and has 4 Zerglings on the way as well. HeroMarine, on the other hand, produced 1 Marine, is adding on a reactor, and is going into a factory. I'm assuming it's going to be like a 1-1-1. So barracks, factory, and then starport. So a Reaper for HeroMarine is in the secondary or second base. Not natural, is it a natural? Yeah, natural. Not the main, the natural. So the Reaper didn't do a whole lot of damage. Killed 1 Zergling, but did force the Queen out and down the stairs. The Reaper needs to be somewhat careful and throws out one of those kitty charges to scare that Marine off, or that Queen, not Marine. Queen off, but the Zergling, little small Zergling pack is here and is most likely going to check around the map for proxies or shenanigans of any sort. Serral looks like he is supply blocked at the moment. Hellions are here. I have not actually seen Hellions be used in a ZVP or ZV. Did I just say ZVP? That would be real strange. A ZVT in quite a while. So it's normally bio versus whatever Zerg wants to really do. I've also seen Liberators used quite a bit in TVZ. And there goes the medevac. Medevac is going to probably go and drop at probably the main, not the natural, I would assume. But it looks like Serral does have a third on the way. He has 3 queens out here. One most likely to inject larvae, and the other 2 are, creep queens. So we're going to see what exactly happens to this medevac in its full load. I have 4 Marines, 2 Widow Mines. No detection for Serral at the moment, so this is going to be very, very interesting. 2 Widow Mines do burrow, and they're going to get some damage. 1 and 3. That was actually nice splitting from Serral. So there's only 3 Marines left, and they're immediately on the ground pretty much immediately for roaches. For roaches? From roaches. Roach Warren is out here. Sorry I didn't catch it going down, but it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if Serral wanted to use this as a choke point, or because you normally build Evo chambers for that, and that Widowmine is dead. That Widowmine is still around, so, and it's about to come off cooldown. So that roach is not going to be very fortunate. Oh, it does survive. Roach has 3 HP, now 4 HP, and it's going to slowly regen health for a while. But here comes another... Oh, it's a Liberator. I didn't even catch that originally. Liberator is here. It's almost dead. It has 9 life left, but does kill 3 drones pretty much automatically. 4 Hellions and a Reaper are out for HeroMarine, but you have Ravagers here, and Ravagers will eat Hellions for lunch all day long. So this is kind of going to be a back and forth for right now. But this Liberator is going to add 1 to its kill count by taking out this Overlord very, very slowly. The Overlord's like, please don't kill me. And the Overlord just explodes. So right now both players are even on bases. And that is something Serral probably does not like. Speed for the roaches is being researched. It's probably a good thing because, well, the creep from Serral is not the greatest in the entire world. But large medevac drop is coming down on the down part of the bottom part of the map. Oh, I can't talk today. And there's a counterattack of a Zerglings coming up for Serral. 2 of them do, 3 of them do die for that. 4 of them die for that Liberator. But a bunch of Marines are going to scare the rest of these Zerglings off. So 5 drones and 5 SCVs have died so far. From what exactly, I have no idea. Another drop, maybe? But these medevacs are... That medevac's almost dead. But there goes another Overlord. Overlords are kind of... need to stay in Serral's base to stay alive. But there are drones going down that... I'm like, where, what, how? But if we look... wow. HeroMarine has killed 18 drones. Serral's only killed 5 SCVs. And currently we're sitting at 69 to 66 worker supply. And the army advantage for HeroMarine is somewhat... It's a good size. 91 to 76. So we're gonna see quite a big push from HeroMarine, and here he goes. He's gonna want to kill off all 3 of these queens if he can, and he's gonna do that. He's gonna kill all 3, and then intercept all of these Zerglings. Will the Widowmine get off? No, the Widowmine does not get off any shots, but those 2 do, killing most of the Zerglings, and the rest of the army cleans up. So that was very successful in HeroMarine's attack. Let's just say that one. Upgrade city for Serral. Yeah, attack. I mean, he's getting everything in the book, really, especially for his roaches. Zerglings, not so much. They do have +1. You have infestors that are out and about. There's only 3 of them. and one of them did die, unfortunately. But I did not see any passenger glands get researched. So I'm assuming he's just going to use them fungal for the most part. But what HeroMarine wants to do is clear out as much of this creep as humanly possible. And large engagements like this do pretty much benefit HeroMarine at this point in time. So what Serral does have is he has lots and lots of Ravagers. And Ravagers can very easily destroy units that cannot run away from them. But without the Infestors, the Ravagers are kind of semi-useless. They can keep units away, but as soon as those Marine Marauders get on top of the Ravagers would easily melt. But currently you have literally a line of units. I guess he selected his whole entire army and then hit hold command and then made all of his units basically just not a void. And there's a small pocket of units clearing out the creep here on the left main side. And those two Marines are like, oh, please beat us up in the medevac, and that would be a no-go. But it's kind of a standoff, and Ultras are here. They are 2-2 right now, and they're getting more armor as we speak. But here comes the main attack from the and I think HeroMarine is going to lose that attack. Yep. For the most part, it's basically all one-sided. But HeroMarine is back with a large composition of Marine Marauder, and that's a large medevac fleet. Let's just say that one. There's one Marine that is like bleeding out left and right inside that medevac. But 3 SCVs killed in that counterattack. Not game-ending, let's just say that one. But I like what Serral is doing. Serral is splitting off some of his Zerglings to points around the map saying, hey, wait here, because I'm going to use counterattacks of small bands of Zerglings. This is not a place where you want to be. That is a planetary fortress. Bad place for Zerglings. Even a fully upgraded Zerglings will die pretty much one hit to a planetary fortress. But you have another command center, or another CC moving up to the very left-hand position of this map. And it looks like he wants to do drop after drop after drop. But Serral's like, hey, I have a bunch of Ultras, and I'm gonna basically just kill you. I will eat Marines for lunch all day long. Right now those Ultras are sitting at technically 7-2. And Cloaking is on... Ooh! We have a Ghost Academy now, and that is a lot of ghosts. That is a ton of ghosts. He's basically just producing ghosts at this point in time. So, yeah. I mean, it's going to be little drops after little drops after little drops. But there is a spine built. No, I thought it was a spore, but they're spines. These are both spines. But you don't want to march up here like this because you will get instantly eaten. I mean, like, instantly. HeroMarine could kill off this base with all the drones that just transferred here. If he knew that base actually existed. And I don't think he does. So, basically, Cloaking is finished. Armor level 1 is finished. And I don't know why. Maybe to keep his medevacs alive for a little bit longer, I guess. I don't know. But that's a lot of ghosts. That's a ton of ghosts, actually. But this lone medevac in the top part of the map is just saying hi to the overlords, and is most likely going to drop. Is he going to drop right here? He has a spire. Oh my god. How do I miss this stuff? He has a freaking spire, and it's going to be turned into a great spire. So, Broodlords. This is like a game from, like, I don't know, Fantasy Camp? I mean, Serral's getting pretty much anything and everything you can think of as Zerg. He has Ultras, he has Infestors, he has Lings, he has Ravagers, he has Roaches, and is now getting... Oh, that effect just completely and utterly died. He's literally getting everything in his arsenal. And now he's getting Broodlords. He's getting 6 Corruptors right now. And yeah, I mean, he's literally got everything on the map. And that is a lot of very upgraded Zerglings. They are 3-3 Zerglings, so they are not to be messed around with. And right now you're going to see a SCV massacre. There goes 7. There goes 8. There goes 9. There goes 10. 11. 12. Did he just kill his own tech lab? Yes, he did. He killed his own tech lab. HeroMarine killed his own tech lab. Right. Okay. That's a lot of scans. Probably searching for the army and he found it. But does he know Serral has Broodlords? I don't even know where they are. Where are his Broodlords? We have to find his Broodlords. Ah! There's his Broodlords. He has 4 of them at the moment. But that can very quickly change. No, he has 4, 5, 6. He has 6 Broodlords. So HeroMarine right now is kind of in a weird position because he needs to kill a base from Serral. He needs to take a base from him. Because HeroMarine right now is basically running on empty. He has this base on the bottom left, but he's being outstripped economically to Serral. And now I think HeroMarine notices that Serral has, I don't know, a bunch of Broodlords. And basically what they're doing is they're trying to feed the infestors and are now trying to hunt down or basically snipe the Broodlords. But that is not going to happen. They got 2 of them down to practically nothing. Vikings are here, but there's not very many of them. But, I mean, Serral basically has no actual defenses. And 2 Broodlords do go down just pretty much because they were left behind. But that was an interesting trade because Serral knows if he can destroy pretty much everything right here, he can win the game pretty much immediately. But I don't know if Serral has he's maxed. I mean, he's literally maxed. We can look at Army. Army is 333 to 125. Workers are 66 to 58. So, yeah. Banelings are now in the mix. Holy crap, Serral. I mean, he's literally getting every unit that is available to him. I mean, we went from getting Zerglings and everything else, and then getting, I don't know, Banelings at 19 minutes and 45 seconds. So, yeah. This is a very interesting game. Single Ultralisk versus 4 Marines. that Ultra is finally going to go down, but it needed to take a full army to kill that one single Ultra. And it's taking 3 ghosts to kill that single Ultra. So, right now, Serral's just playing with HeroMarine, and it's kind of funny. But that small, like, division of HeroMarine's army is pretty much screwed at this point. He's gonna... I think he's gonna leave that up there. So, he's gonna move his army... Oh my god, that's a lot of ghosts. That's a ton of ghosts. That's a ton. I mean, that is a ton. Just a ton of ghosts. Ghosts are very good if you can multitask and target down the altars individually and also EMP the infestors. And you would have to look out for the banelings. Because even cloaked ghosts can be killed by banelings if they auto-detonate. EMPs are going out for on Serral's infestors, but none of them do die. But the ultras are the ones that are extending the losses. And look at those ultras just melt. And yeah, basically there's only 3 infestors left out of that whole entire army. And what HeroMarine wants to do is kill off this base. He wants to kill off this base as quickly as humanly possible. And he also wants to kill every single drone he can. The hatchery goes, if this army stays here any longer, oh, that's a lot of Zerglings and Banelings. The Banelings are literally detonating themselves close enough to the ghost to kill the ghost. So basically they can't see the ghosts, but they can detonate on them. And they can kill them. So yeah. That was a very interesting exchange. But currently this planetary is losing the fight. And just lost that fight to a bajillion Zerglings. Like a bajillion Zerglings. Excuse me. Serral does have, burrow, but this is only part of the Zergling forces. The other part is currently killing HeroMarine's SCVs. 5 do go down, but the large portion of that little Zergling army does escape. That spine is going to die here relatively quickly. But Serral just has more bases than Marine King. Or not Marine King, HeroMarine. Damn it. But more Zerglings are attacking the SCVs. And it's literally driving HeroMarine apart. You cannot be in 5 places at once. So currently, I would give Serral the largest chance of winning. Because he's basically just picking off the economy of HeroMarine with 2 Zerglings that he's gonna burrow. And then he's gonna pop out as soon as the army decides to leave. And kill another 5 or 6 SCVs. And what's Serral doing? Serral's building 6 Broodlords and 1 drone. Why he's building that 1 single drone, I have no idea. But he's also building 4 Ravagers somewhere. Where are you building those Ravagers? Oh! He rebuilt the army. He has a bunch of infestors and a couple of... what are they called? Ravagers. There you go. Derpa derpa. And a bunch of infestors, and now a bunch of lings, and a shit ton of Broodlords. Enough Broodlords that it would be suicide to attack into. I give Serral about, I don't know, a 75% chance of winning this game right now. As long as he can take down the ghost as quickly as possible, he can move in pretty much right now and kill everything. Will he do another counterattack? I don't know, and really at this point, I don't think he has to. Because, well, HeroMarine is not doing it. Bundles do come out, so we're gonna see if this is something that can be pretty much can actually happen. Let's just say that one. That medevac needs to unload its units, and that's what happens. But HeroMarine's units, you get right on top of this army, and if they can, oh my god, they just shredded all the broodlords, and the infestors are retreating. They've burrowed and retreated, but that HeroMarine does kill off that infestor, and most likely is going to kill off this base as well. But Serral has this base. He has this base, but it's not mine anymore. Okay, so technically, HeroMarine and Serral are kind of even on bases. They only have one real mining base per player, and that poor queen is going to get shot in the face so many times. But, so right now, HeroMarine has turned the tides on Serral. He has basically said, you know, I'm going to kill your own mining base. And Serral's going to respond and say, I'm going to kill your own mining base. I'm going to burrow wings, and I'm going to literally wait until you move your army and then sit down a command center, and I'm going to basically kill it. But Serral got impatient and decided to attack. Those Zerglings are going to retreat up there. The main army has moved back, and there's an SCV repairing that orbital. I don't know if it's not the only orbital he has, but there's 45 there and 215 there, so I mean, hell. But here comes the main incursion from HeroMarine into Serral, like basically third. So that hatchery is dead, and the Spire is in danger of dying as well. But on the other hand, there is another counterattack down at HeroMarine's main mining base, but that is a lot of infestors. The infestors can very easily chain fungal large portions of this army and kill it off. But right now, because it is so spread out, what Serral wants to do is he wants to target down all these medevacs. If you can get the medevacs, you can get the army. But that is a large fungal. If you can get the medevacs, he will be golden. But that Broodlord just got vaporized. And those hungry Zerglings did kill off pretty much everything that was here, unfortunately. And there's not much left for HeroMarine outside of this army and an infrastructure. But these drones are mighty important to Serral, and the wings are going to try to interfere, but it's just too much concentrated firepower. So 20 drones go down. Currently, oh my goodness, worker supply is 5 to 9. And workers killed 73 to 78. So that's insane. Army supply currently is 41 to 52. But here comes possibly the last engagement. That is a huge chain fungal on all those SCV, or on those medevacs. Most of those medevacs could very easily die. One of them may escape, but the rest of them are gonna... Oh no, they're gonna boost away. where the investors ran out of energy to chain bundle, unfortunately. But a small detachment of Marines that were somehow built, but you cannot lose any more SCVs, and he just lost 3. So, does he have any SCVs left? He still has 5, it looks like. But, that command center is in danger of, well, dying. So, currently, is that going to be the Hero Zergling? Yes, it's going to be the Hero Zergling. That Zergling is going to take out each and every one of these eels. One at a time. This is insane. And I guess eels don't count as kills. Oh no, they do. His brethren have come back and said, we'll help you, but this command center is, well, in very dire needs of being repaired. But here comes possibly the last engagement, I would say, finally. But large spread out from HeroMarine, and the Valians will not be able to get any real contact from them. But the investors do have high ground. But there goes one. Basically, both these players are, for the most part, just running on borrowed time. They don't have a whole lot going on for each other. HeroMarine has scraped enough money together to build 5 Marines, 4 at a time, 5 at a time, almost 5 at a time. But, I mean, is it going to be enough? I don't think so. There's Zerglings intercepting the Marines that HeroMarine is building. But here comes the final assault, it looks like, and I think Serral's gonna take this. But there's one HeroMarine left. Oh no, there's a couple of HeroMarines left, but the Queens are pissed. The Queens are gonna kill everything. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I kind of lagged off there, but this game was 32 minutes long. One of the longer games that I've ever casted. But if you like this game and you want to support me, please hit that like button. Leave your positive and negative feedback in my comment section. And if you would like to support my channel even more, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, in the next cast. What am I thinking? Wow. My brain is scrambled at this point. So I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.